What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What? Can somebody look up what that did? I don't know what the fuck that was. We have taken 3 steps, and every single one has been a random encounter. Every single one. Four.
I want to say it was met during the observation duty streams, I think.
Oh no.
Or stream.
Let's see if the RNG still holds true.
You're doing the same thing again?
No!
No! No! Oh, thank God they're gone now.
Put it back up again! You can't be doing this to me!
Alex, if you're unhappy with with how this turned out, then maybe you shouldn't have had that pop-up.
It's not my fault.
A likely story.
This is Kanas. He is the only shaman or shaman.
You should go back down.
Yeah, it was at the bottom.
It's no name. That's the one that you're going to want to use as Aqua.
I don't know how menus work. I've actually started to wonder, am I dyslexic and just undiagnosed?
Most people with dyslexia are presumed undiagnosed.
Neat. There are a couple things in my
life. It's like autism.
You know, funny you say that. I've also been wondering.
Here's a fun fact about autism. And this is a not so fun fact. If you get diagnosed with it, they don't provide any differences in your medical care. It just prevents you from accessing certain social services like adoption.
Rad.
There is no actual benefit to being diagnosed with autism.
I see. I will no longer pursue this question.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone just clip that last exchange there, cut it off at the words domestic violence, and just send it to Neil?
A tier, it's nice to keep it in the family.
Oh, Ursula's right here. Yeah, let's fucking kill her. Or let's not fucking kill her. Get an 81% hit shit. What the fuck? You missed twice with an 81% hit? What the fuck?
Anytime I need to face my own inner demons or someone in life I don't want to deal with, I'll just be like, step up, Kyle.
Around 8 p.m.
So it's at this point that I would like to introduce my new theory for the game. Hat theory is old news. Welcome to Joe theory. Every character who has died so far is someone that has only been voiced by Joe. We're running out of people like that, but that's where my head's at.
Nah, I'm still a hat theory purist.
So look how fast that loaded. So if we're looking at the lineup, the suspects right now are Gonta, Kibo, Kirumi, Himiko.
That actually might be it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just them. Can't be any.
Like maybe Daisy sneezed around Tutu, and Tutu was like, "Oh, I got this handkerchief," and Daisy was like, "Thank you. I'm gonna blow my nose in it disgustingly, and then I'm gonna give it back to you. I'm gonna wash it first before I give it back to you because we live in a pandemic era." And Tutu was like, "What?" And Daisy was like, "Don't worry about it. I'll get it back to you." And then she didn't. That's the plot of Animal Crossing.
I love Steelix's dig animation.
Exercise, that's for sure. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was amazing. That's the best one so far.
Hello everyone. We're playing Nier Replicant. I'm having a slight issue with Matt. Okay, no, Matt's back.
Oh, what?
Matt has no. Wait,
What did I do?
your screen needs to be active, or else Discord is gone, and you're just a gray box.
That is correct.
Okay, but you're active now.
Okay.
You have survived.
All right.
Let me take my mouse off of the game. Okay.
So what's our objective?
Well, we've already talked to Popula,
I
apparently.
forget what she said to do.
but now we have to go somewhere. Can we look up?
She told us where to go. I just don't remember where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's marked on the map, so we'll figure it out sooner or later. But the Airy.
Yes, the Airy.
Yeah.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their
Grimoire Weiss.
Yeah, I have.
I'm trying to roll my R's like he does.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? The place is a shithole.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
I got me taken care of. Worry about protecting yourself.
I don't know if nervous is how I would describe the mood of what she's been saying, but that's okay.
Kaine is not somebody I think needs protecting. She can handle herself pretty well.
So it does not matter for this route. It will matter when we get to Route C. This is where you find the shop selling the actual weapons,
Okay.
which I believe there's one.
Bum, 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 bum. I remember the delivery side quest. I'm almost nostalgic for it now.
Right.
And I came back and the entire area was empty and I didn't have to do any of that shit that I did the first time I tried the side
I
quest.
think there is a third part of that quest in Act 2. So,
Bum, 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 bum. Medicinal herb. I got a
think
tutorial?
I think you want to go talk to the village chief.
If anyone's in chat, let us know how the audio is. Matt sounds quiet to me. Not horribly quiet.
Well, then I guess I'll turn up my microphone.
That seems like you were overcompensating a little bit.
What?
Go back down a little bit.
How about now?
Sounds about the same.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. I literally went from 1 to 2 to 3, and now we're on 2.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay.
We need to go down? Yeah, we need to go down.
No, the village chief is up here.
What's this?
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh. It's
Nothing.
Just a man saying shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away! What will become?
But you see the big platform over there in the distance?
There's no point.
If you're not a
Platform in the distance. That one?
To the left. There.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead over there. Take a look at what's going on.
Wait, those are people. I
are
thought we
people.
didn't have budget for people.
No,
thought
the
it-
deal with the area is that the village secluded itself. No one wants to come out of their houses.
I thought I thought that was the point because they didn't have the budget to have people in the area.
No, there's people in every other town. You just gotta copy paste.
Well, it takes budget to copy paste.
Not really. Not like hiring playtesters.
Hiring playtesters is very different. How do I get over there?
You gotta cross the bridge.
Okay. Do we not need to talk to the chief? Is the chief
I mean,
not
you
over
do,
here?
but you could that'll advance the plot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's cross the bridge first then.
And then you gotta cross the other bridge.
Yep.
I think the design of the area is really cool. It also sucks to navigate.
Still more straightforward than most places in Automata to navigate.
Automata's straightforward, it just all looks the same.
I find myself having a hard time just going from place to place in Automata. In ways that Replicant, I don't have the same issue. Okay, so we have people.
Mm-hmm.
These people look normal. They don't look diseased or weird, strange in any way.
My weapons may not be the latest and great.
Okay, so they're just selling shit.
Yeah, so this is the guy that I believe you get the Act 1 weapons from.
The axe of beheading? We need to get this.
I mean, strictly speaking, yes, you do need every weapon.
But we need this one specifically. A man's dementia drove him to attack his daughter's fiance with this axe. Sadly, he hit his daughter instead. Oh my god.
That one's probably got a good weapon story.
Yeah.
Well, you could sell some shit to try to have some money.
Oh, that's true. I think we do have some stuff that is just meant to be sold. Old school book.
I do not know what is or is not for weapon upgrades because I frankly have never done it.
A noticeably dented metal bat. That could be actually used for crafting. Let's sell 3 of these.
Yeah, I have no idea what's used for crafting, what's not. I can tell you, I'm pretty sure those are.
Yeah.
Like any machine parts, definitely are.
Boar liver? I think something that's like worth 1,000 is probably meant to just be treasure to sell. Okay. We can now buy the axe of beheading.
Bang says, are you winning or are you shopping?
We're shopping. It's a shopping episode. Definitely want this axe of beheading. I spent so much money on that. It was all worth it though.
You better be good.
It's probably not going to be good.
You literally just quick switched your weapons. You said you were complaining you can't do that.
I can.
Okay.
No, the issue is you tap to go into the menu, you hold to quick switch. It should be the other way around. It should be.
Oh well, I mean, if Sony can fuck up the entire PlayStation 5 menu that way, then Nier can fuck up this game that way.
Yeah, no, the PS5 also has that same issue.
Mm-hmm. Literally backwards.
Yeah. There's no way to reverse that?
Bang says Alex specifically cannot. If there's a way to reverse that, I've sure never heard of it.
I cannot what?
You cannot just quick switch weapons.
Oh. You know what? Since it's already an issue, let's see. Will the game allow me?
I've never been in this menu. I cannot help you.
What is one-handed right? Oh, is it a control scheme? So if you want to play one-handed, that's cool. Auto battle? Guessing it's in game.
Would you like to read some weapon stories?
I'd like to hear some weapon stories read aloud by Matt Zawodniak.
Yeah, well, like, I assume at some point you do, but like, when do you want that to be? Like, should that be in Route C?
I think like in between areas.
Okay. Well, because I don't know for sure which weapons you do and do not have. So, if that matters to you. And technically, you're supposed to get the weapon stories by upgrading them, so you're okay with cheating. You're just reading the book.
All right, there doesn't seem to be distinction between quick equipping and going into the menu.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Why not fill your garden with...
I do not.
I hope you...
Yeah, I've never engaged with the growing thing.
Welcome.
We're not going to start today, Matt.
Come back soon.
Maybe in your next playthrough. And these people are just drones.
Drones?
Yeah. They don't interact. They don't talk. You can't do anything with them. They're just there to drone around. NPCs. They're fillers. They're here to give me the illusion that this place is full of life.
Feel alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that people just kind of hang out in the area like this? They just walk around? Here.
Yeah, they do now. The village is open.
This is how I walk around my local mall.
Yeah, that's true. You specifically, even.
Yes, me specifically. It's directionless.
I'd almost forgotten what the breeze felt like.
Why? Oh, are you also a recluse that came out? A shut-in?
Yeah, they're in the area. I don't know if you remember this village very well, Alex, but they didn't really like coming out of their houses.
They were in lockdown. Did this game come out in 2020?
Replicant specifically?
Yeah.
Because, like, the original's 13 years old.
But I'm asking if Replicant specifically is 10 years old.
No, it's 2021, I think.
Ah, okay. That's still a pandemic year.
The original Nier is as old now as Ocarina of Time was when the original Nier released.
I love that. I saw that they added the Batman costume to Arkham Knight, a game that came out in 2015.
Was there not a Batman costume in Arkham Knight?
Specifically,
That
the
feels
Batman.
Oh, like the movie.
The movie, the Batman, yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I mean,
Arkham Knight has
Knight
plenty of
just come
outfits
to
that look
Switch.
like Batman. It's a Batman game. Obviously, they would have Batman outfits.
Maybe for some reason they felt like having something new in the Switch version and then they backported it to other versions. I don't know.
Oh. That could be the case.
Hello?
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around.
Okay.
Yeah, just see what's up.
See what's up. Maybe we need to go back down over there.
With the vibe of the place.
Check out the vibe.
Yeah.
Do a quick vibe check. It's over for us. It's so over. All right, video game.
It's like, what's it like living in the area?
Oh.
Oh, that's odd. Okay.
This is new.
That is strange.
Bizarre. Okay. And it worked itself out.
That's good.
Yep. PC games will just do that sometimes.
Very occasionally.
Are we vibe checking specifically or just everywhere?
Yeah, just ask around.
Oh, how about you with the white text?
A letter, huh? So you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Which is it, man? Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
I've heard the rumors. Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one. Every last one? Everyone? Everyone. Everyone.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Beware. This man is a shade. Damn it. It's a trap. I figured as much.
Love that music transition.
It is very good.
Possessed somehow.
Keep your guard up. Others are surely lurking nearby.
Are the shops not shades?
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
No.
The villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
So
I think
I'm
I just
starting to
killed that
think-
human. Am I supposed to not hit them?
I'm starting to think that the area might not be open for business.
No, it's open for business.
Why are you here? Everything was fine until you showed up.
Anyways, I bring up that Arkham Knight example. It's just like thinking about updating an 8-year-old game.
They're not going to add Papa Nier DLC.
No, they are going to. It's going to happen. It will be beautiful. Yoko Taro will listen to the fans.
Yoko Taro said as a joke once that they would add Papa Nier DLC if the game sold 2.5 million copies.
And it sold 3 million copies, right?
It sold 1.5.
Put down that weapon, please! I beg of you!
Alex, I don't think the people are very happy you're here.
No, they love me. Why can't I kill this villager? I killed other ones.
Well, you only kill shades.
Well, some of the shades, I guess, hadn't turned into shades yet.
Why did you even
I was still able to kill them. Oh, hi, Kaine.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
I mean, Kaine, you're also a shade, so...
That's how she knows.
No! No!
Can we kill the kid?
You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
Do you still love her?
I do like how that takes long enough that you have to think about it.
Oh, it's kind of like
Oh,
Yona.
sucks.
Yona's also my sister, but she's also going to turn into a shade. I'm going to have to kill her, aren't I? Alright.
I like how now that we know that Kaine can just survive a mortal wound, that now like it's just a thing that's gonna happen.
What?
Yeah.
These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
She loses her ability to
Kill them now!
any martial prowess she had. It's all gone now, so that she can die.
Yes, it's been a little bit of time dead.
You have to stop.
Emil!
We need to get out of here.
Also, I cannot take her seriously whenever they do a shot of her from behind. It's just like her butt cleavage.
This at once.
No!
Oh no. Heal. Medium help.
All right. I love the axe of beheading, but I actually need to do some damage now.
Go away. I can't deal with this. Just leave me alone.
You know, it's probably related as to like why your original sword is your best weapon, in that you did actually upgrade this sword and have not upgraded anything else.
True. I don't think I upgraded this one specifically, though. This is Faith. This is one I found.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, so the thing that I really like about Kaine's look in the game is that like the canonical reasoning for it is something that like simultaneously is kind of cool and interesting, but also fucking ridiculous.
I'm excited to find out. Maybe we'll find out soon. Do you think we'll find out this stream?
I'm gonna be real. I don't think the game ever explicitly says it. I think it's something
What?
that like you need to infer and was confirmed like in an interview or something.
Oh.
That's why I'm like, clearly listening to Joe has set up some expectations for you that I am trying not to let you be overhyped on. Like, if you listen to Joe, you will just be disappointed when it doesn't live up to the hype.
Ah! Stop hitting me! Oh my
Evidently,
god.
your skills don't live up to the hype.
Well, I'm backed into a corner. And you're not helping.
Neither's Kaine.
Yeah, that too. All I have is Grimoire Vice, admittedly the best character in all of fiction, and Emil, a hideous, ugly monster who could never experience love.
I wonder if the reason that they wrote Kaine out of this scene is that Emil is clearly just floating around with no idea where his pathfinding should go.
I think it's mostly because, yeah, that too. Because having to figure out where to put Kaine on this really constricted ass ledge here.
There's so many, like, now that I know about game development, there are times that I'm like, oh, this weird story thing that happens here is because of a gameplay thing, of a programming thing. Like, at some points I realized, oh, the entire... Like, Alex, have you played Persona 5? I forget.
I've played up until the Desert Palace.
Okay, so then you've seen the idea of, like, you know, when they're in the metaverse, their outfits don't change unless they're perceived as a threat, right?
It's been a while since I played, but that makes sense.
At a certain point, I realized the only reason that story detail exists is because they had expensive animated cutscenes that were commissioned to a third-party studio where the characters are in the metaverse in their school outfits. And then you start to notice every single time one of those cutscenes comes up, there's some reason given in the story why they are specifically in their school outfits and not their casual outfits.
Damn it, Kaine! You gotta get up, Emil. Watch Kaine.
Good shit.
I'll go clean up over there.
All right.
Like literally, when you go to the desert dungeon for the first time, that's during summer vacation, so there's no reason for them to be in their school outfits. So on the day you go to the dungeon, for no reason, they're off screen. There is a school assembly that is taking place during summer break.
Oh yeah.
Just to get those characters in their school outfits. And once you peek behind that curtain, you see it everywhere. Like, and that's like watching this scene. I see Kaine got stabbed and is lying dead on the ground because they couldn't get her pathfinding to work.
I do also think that because we know that she can die and come back after becoming
that's
a
a convenient excuse, for sure.
They're just gonna start spamming that, aren't they? Whoa, what's the button for a finisher? It's just repeating A?
Circle, B, whatever. I don't remember what controller you're using. It's whatever would be circle on the PlayStation.
I'm using the Xbox controller.
So B.
Okay, that is a button I never use in combat. Good.
Oh, the English dub for Like a Dragon Gaiden is out. I need to see how Kiryu's famously terrible English voice actor handles the extremely emotional scene at the end of the game.
And you like that one?
That one is incredible. Yeah.
Because you did not really care for 7.
I thought 7 was a good story, but I fucking hated the turn-based combat.
And this one does
Gaiden
not have?
Gaiden's a real-time brawler.
Oh, they went back?
For this one specifically, because it's like the big send-off to Kiryu. And then there's a demo for 8, which is turn-based when you finish Gaiden, and they fixed a lot of my biggest immediate problems. So I'm like, okay, maybe this one will be good this time. And like I've been saying the whole time, like I'm willing to give them a second chance, but there will not be a third. So here's your second chance, guys. Get it right this time. It helps that it's on Game Pass too.
Oh, right. Ah, I missed my finisher. Ah. If I hit it after he's already down, then I can't do my finisher because it gets back up to block me. I do wonder if the two-handed weapon is going to be better for this.
Sorry, I'm watching these English cutscenes now.
No, it's fine. Remember the boss at the end of the area the last time? We're having similar issues.
Yeah. Oh, sick. Skill issue.
This is the axe of beheading.
Well, that's the problem. You're hitting his legs.
No, we're good now that I've taken out the little enemies, just the minions. Ouch. Keep on forgetting I have the most powerful book in the world. This is some high-level Nier gameplay right now.
What's happening?
Oh, they let me keep my axe. I'm trying to pay attention now to when the cutscenes play to see if it switches out to my one-handed sword.
I think in all the Act 2 cutscenes, you have your two-handed sword out. Oh, but he's holding it with one hand though. So.
Yeah.
Is this beast a shade as well? That thing sucked up the villagers.
Nier is so strong.
If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all.
He can hold a two-handed weapon with one hand.
We can't let that happen.
This boss sucks. I don't like any of the bosses in the area. The area is not a good place to have a boss fight. Why do we keep on doing this?
I've feel something from within the creature.
Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this now? Magic abilities. Dark Lightning.
Is this the combined power of all those shades? It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us.
Oh, wait.
The first to
Oh.
waver is the
Oh,
first
okay.
to die.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, you having a good time over there?
I'm having a great time.
I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
I sense magic coming from the center of that eye. What gives you that impression?
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
Which do you think it is, Alex?
People where?
The surrounding tentacles appear to reflect magic.
I don't think I can Dark Gluttony the purple balls. What is this? All right. Okay. Antidotal weed. We don't need this. Let's use one of these, and then we'll do this. This thing is refusing to attack me while I have my defenses up. I may have just wasted that.
Rip.
Okay.
Such speed.
These are shades. These are not real people. They've lost their humanity. The auto-targeting when you don't have something already targeted is pretty bad. Why doesn't this play like Miles Morales, where it just magnetizes to somebody across the room?
Defeating the smaller enemies has no effect on the leader.
How's the voice acting?
It's not a disaster, but
Oh, you're disappointed?
this is supposed to be like Kiryu's biggest scene in the franchise, and he's not bringing it.
Does Mark Hamill still do the voices for?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He was replaced by Matt Mercer. For what it's worth, the localization director said that they did offer to every single actor from the original Yakuza 1 dub to come back, but only 2 of them actually took the offer.
Thanks. Why are you sad? Is it because this boss sucks? I am also sad because this boss sucks. Anymore? You say that as if he knew who Majima was when he was voicing him. That's not a guarantee.
Okay, I'm done watching the English dub. It's not as bad as I expected, but it's not what I would call good still. It's like, literally, why did they replace Kiryu's voice? Like, literally, why?
Replace?
Yeah, because the one of the two actors that chose to come back from the original dub was Kiryu. And frankly, he does a really good job in 7. And then they did not ask him back for 8.
What?
Instead, they got Yang Ye, the YouTuber.
No way. For real?
For real. He's fucking terrible.
Why?
I don't know. He's terrible.
Has he had, like, voice acting gigs before?
Some. Like, he's not awful, but he's not Kiryu. Like, he's horrifically miscast. Like...
Was it like a publicity stunt to cast a YouTuber, or was it...
I don't know.
Okay.
But, like, imagine... Okay, so imagine if for this game, for Nier Replicant, they kept Papa Nier, but still recast him with Ray Chase. It's like, Ray Chase is a good actor, but this is not the correct choice.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the exact same thing.
And it makes... I would still say, like, if you recast for a brand new version of a game, that makes sense. But for the 8th installment in an ongoing series, with the main character, you don't do that.
Like, Kiryu was literally, like, in the previous game with an English dub. Like, the game that he came back for was the most recent one. So, why did they recast him in the new one?
I'd say that there's probably a good amount of people who play it dubbed.
I'm actually Googling it right now.
I think hardcore Yakuza fans are certainly going to...
I played 7 with the dub, and I played Judgment with the dub.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, they're good dubs. They're very good dubs. And Kiryu is the only reason I'm not playing 8 with the dub. Like, literally, specifically.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no!
So, Odacat, that's true, but there are currently 5 games in the franchise with an English dub. Not even counting the first one.
Is Ishin,
like,
in English?
Ishin's not dubbed, which I get that. But, like, you can't say, like, oh, well, they usually don't have dubs, so no one listens to them. Like, we are entering our 5th game of the modern Yakuza dubs. What you do?
Is there a connection between the Yakuza games and Shenmue? Or do they just get compared to each other?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
They just get compared. They are both Sega. That's the closest comparison.
Okay.
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
And this boss is 1,000,000 years long.
Just like me.
I'll try to pin it down.
Emil!
Do I need to... Okay. Fine.
I'll keep it busy. You should be able to attack from behind. Go around and get it.
I'm doing it.
Please.
I'm on my way.
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
And the worst part too about like 8 having a shitty Kiryu voice is that like a lot of people who were longtime fans of Yakuza, because 7 was a brand new cast with entirely new characters, they went, okay, I'll give the dub a try because these are all new characters. And like the overall consensus on that dub is that it is incredible. So And like in that game, Kiryu shows up with his original English voice actor doing a fantastic job. So then like it's announced, okay, Kiryu's going to be one of the 2 main playable characters in 8, and you're like, all right, then I'm going. Then his dub voice was great, so I'm fine continuing with dub. And then it's like, actually, we recast Kiryu, and now he sounds terrible.
No!
Why did you jump off?
I was trying to dodge.
Skill issue.
I'm running out. This is my last HP salve.
Alex, you jump off again, I swear to God. You know you can shoot the orbs, right?
I did not jump off. I was just pushed off. I can't
and
shoot
the
all the
ones
orbs.
you can attack. Yeah, you can fight your way through the orbs.
Alright. We'll do it this way. We'll do it your way.
So Otacat is correct. Yakuza is comparable to Shenmue. But as far as like, oh, did the same people work on them? No, not at all. Like, they are similar franchises, or at least they were when before Yakuza became a good game, unlike Shenmue. But
Shenmue was never made by like Amusement Vision back in the day. It was made by a different studio.
There's no overlap between the people that made them.
Okay.
Except for Sega published.
I could just stand in this specific spot. I'll be fine.
Get it? It is escaping to the inner level.
What?
Coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Boss fight will never end.
Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Oh yeah, another thing that I was thinking about yesterday. Why the fuck do people seem to think I haven't played Replicant? Like, why have 4 different people messaged me like, I don't know if you know this, but this is part of how Root E triggers. I know how Root E triggers. I played this fucking video game.
Damn it! You beat the hell out of that thing.
And so someone was like, I don't know if you know, but during Route B, this thing happens. Like, motherfucker, I was a fan of Nier before you were.
I'm glad they're just DMing you all the spoilers. They're leaving me out of it.
I should lead Alex through more video games I've never played just for a laugh. Yeah, Alex, you want to play the original Resident Evil games? I've never played them.
I've never played them either.
I'll lead you through them. So my understanding on Shenmue is that 1 and 2 are games that are really jank and have not particularly aged well, but they were also like doing some really revolutionary things for the time. And 3 seems to be made by someone who like had Shenmue described to them.
Wasn't the original creator of Shenmue that kickstarted it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. The creator of Shenmue isn't a game developer. And has not worked on or played a video game since Shenmue 2.
But he developed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that explains it. All right, Emil. We gotta do this, bud. We gotta do this. Okay, it's finally over.
Well, yes, it was always Yu Suzuki, and Yu Suzuki said outright that he has not paid attention to how game design has changed in over a decade. He said that in an interview.
Y'all could
I
just
will
be playing
avoid
Suikoden
interrupting-
instead.
I'll avoid interrupting this cutscene.
Will Kaine come back? I'm so sad now that she died. Hopefully we get another deathbed scene. Oh, holy shit. Re-rendered. We're getting the good shit right now.
Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Kaine's face looks just like Anya Taylor-Joy. Hi, Emil. Why are you looking at me like that?
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us.
We're more innocent than they are.
If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
It's all right.
Saving two people is better than saving a town. Because we're your friends. We're
So, like,
buddies.
I get what Nier is going for. We're trying to comfort Emil. But like, imagine the trauma of knowing that by accident you turned an entire town into a crater. like it doesn't matter what the silver lining is there. Like, how fucking horrific is it to know that you can just do that?
Yeah.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
And it seems like he wasn't in control, really, of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like
Vice said as much.
It's not like we're safe.
Yeah, Vice said that like Emil like has reverted to his instincts. The
Yeah.
ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Yeah, Emil, you should end yourself. You're a danger to us and everyone around you. It is morally wrong to keep you around.
Fang says, Brother Nier's got the right idea, trying to just shut up as quickly as possible. No, don't worry, it's fine, let's just go.
You should actually FF, yes.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Oh,
God,
by
it's
the way,
fucking wild to me that you just did the area, but still haven't been to the junk heap.
it's the first thing you've done.
You're supposed to go to the junk heap first. But you were like, no, I'm going to Forest of Myth, and then I'm going to the area.
Well, Force of Myth, that was just because it's the easiest thing. We were able to knock it out in the last, like, 20 to 30 minutes
Yeah,
of the
that one's
stream.
true. That one's true.
Well, it asked me, do I want to go to the junk heap or talk to Popola? And I want to talk to my best friend Popola.
Okay.
Her name is actually based on population because she speaks for the population. Fun fact.
I think we looked into that and that didn't end up.
No, that's actually true. Guys, do not look it up. Do not look it up. You don't need to.
Yeah, Alex, you keep forgetting to do the guard.
This?
Yeah, Odacat just pointed out in the chat. You keep forgetting to do it.
I'll tell you, there's a Final Fantasy 16 parry for regular enemies that can get you an instant kill. Oh, thank you. I should do that more often. Regular enemies, for whatever reason, just last so long.
So where are you going now?
I just want to buy some healing items before I.
Well, you spent all your money on that axe.
Shut up. It's fine.
You can.
I'll sell the axe.
Thanks for.
I'm in desperate need of healing. I used every single.
I think you buy healing from like one of the shops like at the front of town that's currently trying to make you do a side quest.
You look like potions.
No,
they don't take a lot, but when they strike, it's always.
Sure, we'll accept, but not do it.
Do you have a plan? Or
let's try ask Eve's in the village.
I hope you have better.
Okay. Oh my god.
Well, that's okay. The health salve is the medium health.
Yeah, I didn't burn through 10 of those.
One could call it a sign of the.
I hope you.
What I'm sitting here wondering is how far are we gonna get through this game before you finally just switch to easy?
Oh well, we're not that desperate. Like.
Shop here more often.
Rare is the.
I hope
I'm not on easy. No, I'm on normal. I am a normal person.
This game has the worst kind of difficulty settings, where the difficulty settings don't actually have anything to do with how hard the game is. It's just how big the enemy's health bars are.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's literally just they're tankier. That's all. And like maybe it's the amount of damage that they do, but who gives a shit? Like you can heal instantly. It's not like actually a test of skill. It's a test of are you walking into this fight with enough healing items?
Yeah, where is it? Where the fuck is it?
So Otacat in Replicant, they made it so that like you literally cannot kill an enemy until they are done with their dialogue.
With their dialogue?
Yeah, Otacat's saying if the health bars are too short, you'll miss dialogue. You know how every time you've been in a boss fight
and I kill it, and then it keeps on going. Yes.
Yeah, because they're not done with their dialogue.
Yeah. How do I need to return to the title screen in order to change the difficulty?
Maybe. I think so.
All right, fine.
I'm not certain, but. If you bothered to get the free DLC, this is also where you get where you change costumes.
Auto battle can be used when playing on easy. No. What's auto battle?
So auto battle is like the game fights for you, so you literally don't have to like participate in battle.
The game plays itself.
It's nice that auto battle exists for people that need it, but if you don't want to have it on 100% of the time, it's like actively infuriating to turn it on because then it's like you can't lock on. The lock on button becomes the auto battle button. And it's like I have no intention of gatekeeping a video game. If that feature allows someone to play this game and finish it, I think that's great. I think that's a good thing. But fuck, it's so infuriating having it on, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, a feature like that is cool, but also it needs to be implemented properly for those people who want to be able to play with it sometimes. I'm playing on easy, and these fuckers are still lasting way too long.
Yeah, so now imagine playing on hard.
Yeah, this is infuriating.
Yeah, remember Razzle Dazzle said that like as soon as you start Act 2 on hard, then suddenly you're in a fight that takes 1,000,000 years long.
I'm so excited.
Like in Act 2, the shades are literally wearing armor, so they're so much tankier.
it's just not fun or good game design to make the little dudes take forever.
Yeah. That is like ultimately what killed the idea of me ever playing this on hard mode. It was literally I was fighting like this horde of little dudes, and it took me like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna check something. Where's the tutorial?
I've never looked for it, to be honest.
Notes tutorial. All.
What are you looking for?
I just got one for armored units. Armored enemies. Magical attacks can knock armor off enemies, making them more susceptible to physical attacks. It's not that helpful.
Let's shoot these guys. Fang says one of those guys just took like a dozen slashes, I counted. And
easy mode is upgrading
your
weapons. I need to do that.
These are like the junkiest of junk mobs.
Yes. Junk mobs have a purpose. The purpose is to make it feel good to just like go through and slaughter a bunch of them and get whatever rewards from it. Build up your combo meter.
Like to some extent, like Odakat's not wrong. Like you upgrading your weapons goes a long way in this game. And it's good that the game, like, kind of makes your life a little more difficult if you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But that is, like, that's literally the junkiest of junk mob in the game.
Yes.
That is the weakest enemy in the game.
Oh, right. So we need to go up a ladder first. I'll say use more magic on mobs. Yeah, I do need to, just in general, use my magic more. In fact, let me go ahead and hop over to Dark Gluttony and get rid of it.
Yeah, so I'm unsure of how much I should be backseating you on minute-to-minute gameplay, because I watch you like never bother to like actually shoot shades with the magic, but I'm like, is it annoying if I like backseat you while you're in the middle of a fight like that?
No, I'm actually okay with backseating.
Uh-oh, looks like Discord's having outage issues. I sure hope that this stream doesn't suddenly disappear.
Uh-oh. When you are streaming a game, you learn it differently. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that...
That's fair. The stream tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
I am 25% dumber when I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
On stream.
That's part of why having, like, someone there to help you out is so critical.
When I'm live, my ass sees my... Yes.
Like, I don't get how people, like, for a career
tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Remember these guys, right?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Check this out. It looks brand new.
Their mom ran out on them in order to hook up with somebody who died.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Look out!
Huh? Huh?
Oh, his ass is dead. He is not gaming.
Oh, God. This can't be happening. Jacob!
Dark Lance is busted. Okay, I'll switch over to Dark Lance. Why is this in sepia tone?
Because it's a flashback.
No!
Can't believe the Iron Giant would do this.
Come on, Alex, you didn't recognize the universal shorthand of sepia tone means flashback?
They might know something about this.
It wasn't a motivated flashback by anything. I went into a new zone and then the flashback started playing. It wasn't like a character initiated something by like saying, "Oh, this happened to us," or even just a camera shot of the kid by himself crying or looking at his brother's old stuff. It was an uninitiated flashback, unmotivated. We're going to Dark Lanes.
Oh, hey there. You're the little
Yeah,
one,
I'm gonna take this
brother.
opportunity to feed Suki.
Okay.
So I'll be back.
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
That's right, there's been a 5-year jump.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones.
You're late,
For
Fangs.
one that's
He's already
unusually
gone.
Big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, he should play Automata. You get to rip up robots all the time. Like the one thing you
I
do.
recently got my hands on a weapon. I thought you might...
Iron Will!
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, I can repair anything.
If you'll fix it.
I'm so glad I'm gonna need some memory. Only the real big enemies on the second. Also, here's the passcode.
You can...
Okay.
I'm gonna need only the... But what can I help you with?
Transients. How do I upgrade the Axe of Beheading? I need 10 copper ore. How do I upgrade... the Kusanagi? Or how about Faith? I need 9 more broken antenna for Faith. And Nameless Blade? All I need for Nameless Blade is 1 more titanium alloy. My tip here is pay attention to what drops what. It will be useful information. Thank you.
Comebacks.
I am not opposed to backseat gaming or extra tips. Especially when it comes to Yoko Taro games. Obviously, I don't want any spoilers, but sometimes these games are real obtuse. I think you should sell all of my equipment. I'll take that into consideration, thanks.
It's a shame about the older lad. Was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Wicked Wheel here almost all the time. That's a Final Fantasy 16 move. But I know what you're talking about. It's a Dark Whirlwind. Hey, when are you going to beat Final Fantasy 16? Ooh, this track. Good shit.
Alright, I'm back. You know, just the other day, Ren told me not to finish Final Fantasy 16.
That's probably good advice. I like that game. The combat is real good. It's probably more appealing to somebody like me who struggles with most other character action games.
So it's like, it's got that aspect to it, but also the story's kind of bad.
Yep. It has a promising start, and then it loses its way. I'm not going to talk too much about the story because I know Otaka hasn't finished it.
Also, I heard you talking about what materials you need for upgrades and stuff. And so I've kind of been acting under the assumption that you're probably not gonna want to bother doing upgrades because it's a fuck ton of grinding. Like, you're gonna spend a lot of time here in the junk heap if you want to upgrade your weapons.
Okay, that's at least good to know for if I ever do want to just grind outside of the stream.
Yeah,
because
I would say
even switching it to easy, the game, those armored dudes, just the scrubs. That experience right there was enough to push me over the edge, and like I'd probably want to upgrade some weapons. At least pick one or two.
It says on easy mode it would not be nearly as bad, and it's like that's true, but on easy mode the need to grind is so much less. Like the need to upgrade.
It is. But again, those armored little guys.
At a certain point, it's doing it just to do it.
All right, I love the music in this area, but navigating this place is a pain in the ass. Just tell me where to go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Here's the thing, Alex. No human being can just tell you where to go. No human being has the junk heap memorized. Because you're right, navigating it sucks.
Odacat brings up a great point. I need to equip my my drop rate. I have one that's plus 12. That should be real good. That's
true.
How do I? Where is it?
Odacat, you're not a human being. You're a cat. I've seen you.
Yes, he is a cat on the internet. That's his tagline.
But like as far as like, what's the purpose in upgrading weapons? I would like, because you've chosen to play on, like, you're okay with playing on easy mode, I really don't think you have to, especially because you're going to keep leveling up as we go through Route B and Route C, and the enemies will not be getting stronger.
Oh, is that the case? Okay.
Yeah.
That changes things dramatically.
The biggest reason, well, like every single boss in the game has an achievement for beating them in a certain time limit. By Route C, you'll be getting that achievement on every single boss by accident.
Good.
And so, like, the biggest reason to upgrade weapons is to see all of the weapon stories, and for that,
we have the book.
We've got this. So.
Armor break plus 20%. Oh.
I kind of like the cover underneath the sleeve better. Look at this.
I'm also maybe not using my words as much as I should be.
So that's the thing. A lot of with how a lot of the difficulty in this game works, where it's what the fuck is this? There's the inside of the sleeve on the book has a short story that I've never read.
On the sleeve? Yes. That's the kind of Yoko Taro energy that I want.
What the fuck?
That I crave.
There's literally, the first line of this short story is a line from Ending E that I remember seeing, and it's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to Google specifically what the meaning of that line is so that I can answer that question when it comes up. And then here's this short story that starts with that line.
Oh, sick. Let's not dive into that until I have the context for it, but
absolutely
I'm
not. I'm just fucking losing my mind right now. But anyway, yeah, we got all the weapon stories in the book. There's even a walkthrough with maps and everything in the book. So let me see if I can find a map of the junk heap in here.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake
Okay, we're in the right spot because we're getting some dialogue.
truly happy.
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
Papa Nier would not know what being an older brother is like because he's a
would
papa.
know what being family is like, though.
Is that what he says instead?
I don't remember, dude. Okay, here's how I engage with the 360 version of Nier.
Well, you responded so quickly, I just figured that you already had that.
Well, it's because it's not that I know what the line was. It's that I know the thought process of translating a Brother Nier line into a Papa Nier line.
Yeah.
And so the way that I engaged with the original Nier was in early 2017. This was before Automata released, but after I had played the demo for it, so I was interested in it. I knew that there was a Nier game that came before it, but I had heard that it was not worth actually playing, even though the story was really good. So I watched the Super Best Friends Let's Play of the original Nier. Like, I sat down, watched that entire thing. So,
who was
from the
Super
first...
Best Friends?
What's that?
Who was Super Best Friends?
So at the time, this the Let's Play was between Pat Plavon and Liam. I don't know his last name. Nowadays, the Super Best Friends have broken up. You may recognize Castle Super Beast with Pat and Wooly.
Yeah.
As they are like the sequel to Super Best Friends, so to speak.
Okay.
But it was the Super Best Friends Let's Play of Nier. That was how I first got in. That I first saw the story of the original Nier before playing Automata. And at this point, that was 7 years ago. Or like, yeah, almost 7 years ago, yeah. So it's been some time.
Ouch. Need some flashbacks to Star Fox Adventures.
Would you like some weapon stories?
Yeah, I think this is the perfect time for some weapon stories. Let's start off with the sort of the axe of beheading.
Okay, let me find the axe of beheading.
I wonder if Nameless Blade is like has a plot relevant story. Or am I just assuming that
I'm
because
skimming
it's
Nameless Blade now.
Okay.
Nameless Blade should be fine. Axe of Beheading, page 2.
Am I supposed to do anything with these bombs? Oda Cat, tell me where to go. Otaku Catherine Television. Please. I'm lost. I'm lost and I'm afraid that door won't open.
Alright, Alex, would you like me to start with the Axe of Beheading's story in Nier or in Drakengard?
Oh, shit. Let's start all the way back in Drakengard.
Alright, Drakengard weapon story for the Love Keeper, as it was called at the time. A young couple blessed by fortune were to be wed, but on the night before the wedding, a small shining spirit appeared before the young bride. The ghost whispered in her ear, speaking straight to the weakness in her heart. Do you wish to make him all yours? Do you wish to ensure his heart is yours for all eternity? When the girl recovered her senses, she found this gore-splattered axe in her hand, and before her, the bloody head of her beloved. Now he is yours forever. Even now, the ghost of the young bride can be seen wandering the village, garbed in a blood-splattered dress and clutching the sightless head of the man she was to marry.
There's no mention of a of a father with dementia in that story, is there?
Now the Nier weapon story. There once was a ritual gathering of spirits held on the night of the 10th full moon of the year. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure this is the right one. Pull up the weapon story that you have in the menu for Axe Beheading, because the page is laid out weird, so I'm not totally confident.
Sure.
Grimoire Vice.
Axe Beheading. Yeah.
Open up Grimoire Vice.
Oh.
Weapons. Find the Axe Beheading. Story. Okay, so yeah, there once was a ritual gathering of spirits. You can get back to the gameplay. Of spirits held on the night of the 10th full moon of the year. During the ceremony, they would gather on the shores of a lake and boast to one another of all the evil deeds they had performed during the year. The first spirit took great joy in telling of the unfathomably cruel ways she had killed some of the finest soldiers in the land. Over the year, she had transformed her shape into a lady of the night and called out to various men, then tore out every last piece of their body when they came to her bed. Then the soldiers, ashamed their skills could not save them, shed bitter tears as they died, and the spirits claimed they were the most delicious thing that she had ever tasted. The next spirit regaled the others with a story of cunning and guile. One night, she threw a small boy into a bog. When his older sister came to rescue him, she too sank into the murk. These two were followed by their parents, then other siblings, then extended relatives, until finally every member of the village was sleeping at the bottom of the bog. When the spirit finished her story, she was so beside herself with glee that she did not even notice the saliva that dropped down her chin. Nervously, the smallest spirit in the group stepped forward to address the crowd. "I am the most amazing of us all," cried the oft-ridiculed spirit at the top of her lungs, "for it was I who thrust all living creatures into terror's deepest depths." The other spirits, unable to contain their mirth, collapsed to the ground and rolled about, and their laughter did not cease, although the horrifying monster the small spirit had summoned from the demon world devoured each and every one of them.
These robots keep on falling into the lava pits.
Much like the demons dragging people down, or, well, whatever. Do you want me to read the Nameless Blade story?
Yes. Ah!
Nameless Blade.
Okay.
Smack.
There was no mention of the man with dementia.
I wonder if that's a weird localization thing, where the game here is referring to the weapon story, the way the weapon story was translated in the Drakengard video game, and the book is faithful to the original Japanese, maybe. Because it was kind of the gist of the story, right? Like, the details of which character was which were different. Now I gotta check. I've never played Drakengard. I don't know this off the top of my head.
Well, in the Drakengard, the Drakengard story, it was just there was it was the lady who killed him. The woman killed the fiance. There's something about having her fiance with her forever now that she had his head beheaded.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which does not feel like something that would be said by a father with dementia.
I'm looking on the Drakengard wiki, and the story that it has here is the same as in the book. I don't know. Maybe it's like intentional that the descriptions are like their own story in addition to the weapon stories. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that one.
Maybe you just... It kind of begs the question whether or not it's like it was really dementia or if it was a spirit possessing him.
Maybe. Alright, Nameless Blade. Smash. 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 Sweat rolls down the faces of hard Scrabble men as they chip away at ironstone, their cheerful singing echoing through the mine. We are workers, workers in the mine, dirty from tip to toe. Again today we search for iron with all our might. Smash, 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 smash. Foom, 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 foom. The sound of women stomping on the bellows in the mill. The sound of iron being gathered from the scorched sands. We are workers, workers in the mill. Workers who send wind. Today we stomp the bellows again with all our might. Foom, 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 foom. Clang, 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 clang. The sound of swordsmiths wielding hammers at their forges. The ringing of such transformative blows is stunning indeed. We are swordsmiths, swordsmiths who bring blades to life, lords of steel. Clang, 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 clang. Rip, 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 rip. The sound of flesh being rent on the battlefield. The sound of killing enemies, killing someone, killing humans. Someone help me. It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Mommy. Rip, 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 rip.
Who said rip? Who said help me, Mommy? The warrior? Or the person getting killed?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
You're meant to interpret it.
That blade certainly is nameless.
So, additionally, as part of that free DLC that I mentioned, you can get 4 weapons from Nier Automata that have their own unique weapon stories in Replicant. They are not required for Route C, but
is it a huge pain to go get them?
You go to their page on Steam and choose to download them.
Oh, it's the DLC.
Yeah.
Is it like Virtuous Treaty and then whatever the other one is?
It's it's Virtuous Contract, Cruel Oath, Virtuous Dignity, and Virtuous Treaty.
Ouch. Where is Internet Cat? Internet Cat cannot save me. Please, Internet Cat.
I don't think any of these weapon stories spoil Automata if you want me to read them.
No, I kind of want to stick with the Replicant stories first.
Oh no, these are the weapon stories that the Automata weapons get in Replicant.
The Automata? No, I don't want the Automata weapons stories read yet, even the ones that show up in Replicant.
Okay. Because I think that the stories themselves are original to Replicant. They're not the stories they had in Automata. But, so, and like, just name a weapon and I'll read the story for you.
Let's do Lily Leaf Sword.
Lily Leaf Sword. Where is it?
I think I'm going backwards. Wait, am I going backwards? Have I already killed you?
Alright. Lily Leaf Sword, known in Drakengard as the Writheheart. Drakengard weapon story. In the twisted, misshapen blade of this sword lies an evil curse. Within it is the hate of the woman who used it to slay herself, and the lover who betrayed her. All who take up this sword are bewitched, and against their own will, they find they must slaughter others without mercy. Only by cutting off their own arm can the curse be broken. When a victim cuts off his arm, his soul becomes a part of the blade. He is able to wield it with nothing but the power of his own thoughts. Only one other way exists to break the curse of the sword. If the spirit of the girl were to fall in love with the wielder, then she would lift the spell. But no man has yet won her love. Nier Weapon Story. I love him with all my heart, as he does me. When we cross paths outdoors, he sends signals with his eyes that only I can understand. He treasures my gifts so much, he keeps them locked away in a safe. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better lover. I can't believe this. My best friend deceived the love of my life and stole him from me. One moment he was there, and the next he was gone. All that remains are some of my gifts, which are scattered across his empty room. Everything else of value has been sold at the village marketplace. This will not stand. He hasn't abandoned me. He's just being tricked by that woman. I know he still has feelings for me. He must. I'm far more beautiful than she is, and he knows it. Oh yes, he knows. But I must make him see the truth, and quickly. I have to get her away from him. I have to kill her. Kill. Hurry up and kill. Consumed by her madness, the woman slaughtered the young husband and wife, hacking them with such force that the blade of her sword warped. The woman then went into hiding, leaving behind only clumps of unrecognizable meat and a sword with a horribly bent blade. But no matter how many smiths attempted to repair the sword, it never again retained its original shape.
It is a weirdly shaped sword.
True.
Though killing 2 people is something a regular sword should be able to do without being bent out of shape. I don't know where to go, Matt. Oh, wait, this is different.
Go on that.
Yeah, okay. I did kill a robot that looks a lot like the robot that killed Gideon's older brother, Jacob.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be real, as you could probably tell by how undramatic it was, that wasn't the robot, but the game's never gonna explain what that robot was.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
Just so you know.
We're in one of these sections. Cool. I'm glad the game showed me exactly where to go as soon as I was like, Matt, I don't know where to go. Just casually walk to this minecart. Alright, let's read up on Faith.
Just looking for a map of the junk heap. Alright, Faith.
We might need the map of the junk heap eventually, but not right now.
I found concept art of Emil without his cloak.
Oh.
He's just a skeleton. It's honestly kind of funny.
Real Twilight Princess Skull Kid vibes.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I haven't read through the entire book yet. I just stumbled across concept art I've never seen. Yo, you want to see some early concept art?
Just found some concept art of Kaine with clothes on.
I mean, unironically, yes. Here, let me show you. It's got... Oh no.
You're gone! Yeah, your webcam's gone. Look and see your little Lobot avatar.
Oh, here we've got early... My what avatar?
Lobot.
That's Ochi of Bestoon, you fuck.
Oh, it's Ochi of Bestoon.
Yeah, so here we've got early concept art of Brother Nier.
You're still gone.
What do you mean? I'm not still gone.
Let me... It's on my end then. Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, this webcam is not very good, so I know it's probably not going to look great. But here's early art of Yona.
Cute. Who is that?
You know, we're still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
So this is early concept art of Kaine.
With a turtleneck? Is that a turtleneck?
More concept art for Kaine.
Is this also not the same robot?
Correct.
Okay.
And early concept art of Emil.
Please tell me the early concept art of Grimoire Vice was that he was like a scroll.
Oh, we've got concept art of Emil's sister. So, Emil's sister never actually appears in any visual form in the final game.
We saw her in the cutscene.
Well, I mean, we see her as the monster, but we don't see her.
No, like they have a vision with each other.
Do they?
Yeah. Emil talks to his sister, and then they fuse and become one, and then he becomes the monster.
Yeah, somehow I forgot that then. So
he's
this
like,
is
it's okay, Emil. I'm fine. It's okay that I got turned into a weapon.
Oh, and so in the original plan, it was Halua that was going to join the party instead of Emil. Interesting. But this is early art of Act 2, Brother Nier. And here is early art of Papa Nier.
I'm seeing all this through OBS's window of your webcam, so I'm not getting a good look at him. Let me switch over.
That's fine. That's how everyone's seeing it. Yeah, it's early concept art of Papa Nier.
Okay. Is he wearing a mask, or is that just the way it's drawn?
I think that's just the way it's drawn. Let's see the comment. The comment says, a tight shirt and a neckerchief. This initial version of the Nier Gestalt protagonist was quite fashionable. And here is the original proposal for the game. Like when they pitched it from the very beginning. And with the very first concept art of Brother Nier, of Kaine, and of young Brother Nier, and Halua, who was like a pig dog animal thing.
Easy mode has saved this game.
Yeah, more art. Here's official art in high res. Like, there's Yona. Still trying to figure out who that is, though. There's Kaine. There's Emil. Devila and Popola. Grimoire Vice.
Vicey? Is that everybody?
Here's original PS3 models.
Can you actually read the proposal, or is it just a scan of it with text that you can't decipher?
It's just a scan of it, I think.
I'd love to read like an actual proposal for a video game that got made and see the difference between what was initially pitched versus what ended up being the final product.
There are some notes here. I'm not gonna read them because they do spoil some of the stuff in the game. But also a lot of stuff here like didn't make it into the final game too. No? There's also an entire page here about Papa Nier.
How many pages are there about Grimoire Vice?
I'll have to let you know.
Hopefully it's mostly about Grimoire Vice.
Is this a timeline? This is a detailed timeline.
Am I supposed to throw it and then run up to it and then pick it? Oh my god.
Alright, so you wanted the weapon story for Faith?
Give me a second. I'm glad Emil is healing me. Can I run? Can I dash with it? think I can. Is there something I'm not getting, Matt?
Where specifically are you trying to use this?
This is what I need to break. Here's a room full of bombs.
Closer?
Here?
What's down the other path?
Well, let me go down this path first. Those are all just bombs.
Alright, so you wanted faith?
Yes.
Alright, in Drakengard, this was the Nobuyoshi. So, Drakengard weapon story. In a faraway eastern land, there was a poet who made a living reciting songs, but he keenly felt the limits of his own skills, and so he made a pact with a ghost. With the power of the ghost inside him, he began to compose glorious and beautiful songs. His fame spread through the city, and before long he was named the official poet to the imperial court. But one day, the ghost returned to him, and she said thus, "Your life as a genius poet is over. You shall henceforth never sing a song again." It was as the ghost said. The poet fell silent, and no more songs came from his lips. His dream gone, he plunged this sword into his breast. It still gleams with the glistening of his blood.
What did the spirit say? You'll no longer sing a poet? Sing a poem?
You're just gonna not be able to do poetry anymore, basically.
For no reason?
Yeah, Ghost got tired of it.
Okay.
Drakengard
Muse is
2
like, I'm no longer
weapon
going to inspire
story.
you.
Yeah.
Drakengard 2
weapon story. In an eastern land, a poet who made his living singing songs grew weary of his trade when he realized he had reached the limit of his talents. While contemplating what else he might do with his life, he saw a beautiful sword in the window of a home shop. Enchanted by its crimson blade, he brought the sword. He bought the sword and took it home. That night, he slept with the sword by his side. As he began to dream, an imp appeared and demanded a trade. He said that if the poet gave up his name, the imp would grant him talent in return. The poet gave his name to the imp without a second thought. In return, he received a beautiful body and exquisite talent for songs overnight. But without a name, the beautiful poet lost more and more of his humanity as the days went by. One fateful morning, he awoke to find that he had been turned into an imp. Fearing to be seen in the world of men, he fled and was never seen again. He left behind the beautiful sword, now granted a name. Nier weapon story. There once was a famous poet in a land to the far, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he could no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what had been lost. But one day, a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words. "Kill one by this blade for one poem, and two for two in kind, the likes of which will be more splendid than any this world has ever heard." Clinging to the monk's words, the man waited for the cover of night, and cut down a man he had encountered by the roadside. The following day, he wrote a most beautiful poem, instantly reclaiming the fame and prosperity he had lost. The poet went on to kill two in succession. He killed one and wrote a poem, then killed another and wrote another, rising to almost dazzling levels of wealth and renown. But soon he became obsessed with knowing how splendid a poem he might write if he were to kill someone precious to him. He killed his wife and wrote a poem. He killed his children and wrote a poem for each. He moved through his estate, killing everyone there, writing and writing and writing and writing. Eventually, he killed so many passers-by that the poems could not keep up. He would kill and write, then kill and kill and kill and kill, until in the end he took his own life, no longer crafting poems at all. All that remained was a blade wet with blood.
I like that each one of those stories has the poet having issues or either losing his ability to write poetry or like making a deal with the imp or making a deal with whatever spirit gave him the sword. I like that through line.
Pretty good.
Where's the bomb?
Junk heap kind of sucks.
This is the first one you did?
Yeah, it's the first one in the guide, too.
Okay, right here. There's no way.
Find a map.
There's no way.
Do me a favor, pull up the map.
Well, I know I need to go through here. Or at least that's an area that's being blocked to me, and I know that a bomb can break through. But, issue is... that.
Okay. So... Oh, that might just be a door that doesn't open. Hold on, open the map. Let's see. I'm trying to match that to one of the maps in the book now.
Okay, let me check this route.
Okay, I think those doors just don't open.
They lead to places.
Grayed out places. They're grayed out on the map in the book too.
Oh, I guess this is where I needed to go.
Junk heap sucks.
Yep. Hold on. Is this the right way?
Trying to match it.
Because I'm at another section with a minecart. I'm not sure if this is the same section that I just did.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure.
Alright, well, you try and figure that out. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
How y'all doing tonight? Welcome home, Odacat.
Odacat, did you find your AirPods? It's Friday! Yeah. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the Nier stream. You don't know where they are? Apple gives you a very handy Find My Apple Product feature. Matt, do we know where to go now?
I'm still trying to find the right spot in the guide.
In the meantime, the door's broken and won't open.
Okay, open the map.
Do I go left or do I go up?
Okay, do you see the square room at the top left of this?
At the top left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, that looks exactly like the area that I just came from, so...
Well, but literally, like that point right there. I'm looking at the map in the guide right now. That's where you want to go.
All right, I'm putting my mouse where I think you're talking about. You can see my mouse. This right here?
Yeah. Yes.
I think I did a lot of extra junk heap that I didn't need to, if that's the case. No, Odacat, you weren't here to help me out when I specifically requested your help, so I'm not going to help you. It's not good enough.
Hold on, do you have a memory alloy?
What?
Do you have a memory alloy?
Is that a key item?
I don't know. Check, go to items. Check raw materials.
Attain memory. Yes, I have one.
Okay, leave. You have what you need.
Okay.
I forgot that there were 2 memory alloys in here. So you did not waste time. You just took an alternate route.
Okay. I want therapy. I think we should go to therapy. No. I don't want a therapist putting ideas in your head.
Also, I regret to inform you that the junk heap is a part in Act 2. You will be back.
That's fine. As long as Odacat comes to the stream and doesn't leave, then we should be okay.
Odacat, you missed us reading weapon stories, including the versions of the weapon stories from Drakengard.
Yep. Faith has both a Drakengard 1 story and Drakengard 2 story. Oh, actually, Odacat, you should definitely stream all the Drakengard games. That's content.
That's true. You're one of like the OG Nier fans. You have to stream Drakengard.
Yep. If you could stream all of Shadow the Hedgehog, and I mean all of Shadow the Hedgehog, then you could do Drakengard.
Okay, I don't agree with that because I'm gonna stream all of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Wind! Thank God you're here, Wind.
Can you just leave this room? Do you even have to fight these things?
No, it's a kill room. How am I doing? I'm doing all right.
You know, maybe I should stop drinking soda when I know that it aggravates my asthma more. Probably not a wise idea on my part.
Is it the carbonation or is it something else?
I don't know. I don't know the science.
I love soda. And sometimes I'll take like a break from drinking Coke Zeros and I'll just switch over to like sparkling water. I just need to figure out how to leave the junk heap. Oh, it's right there. The junk heap is really easy to navigate. right, kid. Give me
That's
the
some pretty
good stuff.
I'll start upgrading, and since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it.
Whoa, not even get charged for it?
This is gonna take a little. No sense in you waiting around.
That would be great.
Oh.
No sense in you.
That would be great.
What can I help you with?
You don't want to listen to Yuri Lowenthal?
That's Yuri Lowenthal? Spider-Man?
Yeah, can you not tell?
No. I could not. Is that a problem?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. What do I want to upgrade? I could get the Nameless Blade up to 152, or I could get Faith to 189. I get the Transients to 254. We're talking about just numbers, then 254 is the best, but don't want to pay it up. I can also do Transients as well. I can do both. I can, in fact, do both. Ouch.
Stronger swords.
Come back.
I probably didn't want to do that.
It appears we
Just
have
spent
some
money.
free time.
Maybe Popol has found some information.
Very well.
The Shadow Lord!
Oh yeah, remember when that was what this game was about?
Yes.
I don't know how long you want to go tonight, by the way, but I can go basically as long as you want.
I have kind of a soft cutoff time at 9 p.m. my
Okay.
time.
Is that your time? Okay.
But I don't want to like play so much where we don't have anything to do on Monday.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think like what would be, because once we have all the keys and are ready to like go finish the game, then that's roughly an hour and a half of game left.
Okay. So let's leave one thing to do plus the end of Rude. On our way to talk to Popola. See, that's how long it should take to kill one of those. The armored ones still take forever. And this was an upgraded weapon. But the unarmored ones only took 2 hits.
The armored one is definitely like, you should be hitting them with magic.
Let's see how that fares.
Yeah, Odicat's right. They are like stealth setting you back to level 1 in a way. Like that's the jump in power that enemies have between Act 1 and Act 2.
I think the part of the reset is almost like an unspoken level 1 reset.
Just like the power gap between Act 1 and Act 2.
The enemies, the power creeping.
Something else I just thought of is we found that Papa Nier mod. We could try using that to make Route C more interesting too. Although I'd be a little nervous because it's kind of a janky mod, so I don't know how it would hold up.
I think trying out that mod for one stream could be neat. but I don't want to experience too much of the story with a janky mod.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, Route C has almost no new content.
Yeah.
And when we go to get ending E, when we have to replay Act 1, that also has basically no new content until we get to Route E.
Does it change the voice lines? Yes, but it does not change the text.
Well, it can change the text.
What's wrong?
There's a separate mod that does also change the text. It doesn't add any new voice lines that didn't already exist, though. So, like, I mentioned to you that, like, this game is fully voiced every single line, which was not the case for the original game. So, a ton of lines are still going to have Brother Nier's voice because there just wasn't voice acting on that line in the original. But every line that could be replaced is replaced.
So every now and then, Brother Nier's voice just comes out.
And as a quirk of the way that, like, cutscenes work, like, full-on cutscenes, like, the entire thing is just, like, one long audio file. So all the other characters have their line reads from, have, like, the version of their voice acting from the original game, too. And you get to hear, like, just how drastically Laura Bailey has grown as a voice actor since the original game.
Laura Bailey, my beloved.
Yeah, so actually, let me send you something real quick. Remember the part at the end of Act 1
where she says shit hog?
Where Kaine calls Vice a little bitch?
Kaine. She's also Lucina in Fire Emblem.
So here's a video comparing that exact line in the original game versus in Replicant. And you can hear that Laura Bailey has gotten better as an actress over 10 years.
I say that Laura Bailey is Lucina. She was Lucina until Alexis Tipton took over. I imagine Laura Bailey's expensive. Oh, yeah.
Oh, also, if you're wondering, hey, where is this video clip from? It's from the intro video that I keep telling you to skip because it has spoilers. Literally, just that entire monologue is just in the intro video.
Why would they? When the title drop for Square Enix is over that?
Yeah.
If you learn anything more about the Shadow Lords.
I'm sorry, but it's going
and
to
like
take
I'm
me some
skimming
time
through it
yet.
now. The boss we fought earlier today in the Airy, you just see that entire fight cut
with the
together
meal
in the intro. Oh, you definitely see a meal in here, yeah.
Oh, that's the trailer.
You remember when we went back to the Lost Shrine and we saw Kaine get stabbed and die the first time? That's in the video.
Oh my god.
I see. Well,
there is still shit you have not seen in here. But like, in case you're wondering the magnitude of spoilers in that video.
Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
I can't believe they just leave that all in.
Oh, we're going to Seafront. This is the part that is new in the remake.
Okay.
So, this was not in the original game. However, it is based on one of the short stories in Grimoire Nier.
I'm on a seafront diet. I seafront and I eat it.
Alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us...
So this part, despite not being in the original game, it is canon. It existed long before the remake. It's just it finally got like the full treatment of being in the game and animated and everything.
I'm glad people in chat enjoy my jokes. I'll keep them coming. Was the stuff that was included in Grimoire Vice, was it like cut content from the original game that they wanted to include, or was it ideas that came later?
Little of column A, little of column B.
Okay.
I have read, I do not know the source for this, but I have read that ending E was always intended to be in the original game. I do not know what the source on that is. I cannot tell you how true it is, but that is how it's always been described to me.
I always love it when remakes allow for the original devs to add stuff in they always wanted in.
Yeah.
I could be fast traveling.
No, you can't.
I cannot? Isn't there a
Why are we
ferryman?
going to Seafront?
Oh yeah, talk to the ferryman.
Yeah, because he's been slacking off.
You could be board drifting. The game world is so small though that I don't feel the need or the desire to fast travel that much.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, isn't it?
And I like that. I like that it's small enough for me to, you know, look at the entirety of it.
Like, going all the way to Seafront is not especially convenient, but it's also, like, it's not that far. Like, it took us, what, a minute?
Yeah. Again, another reason why I like this over Automata.
Automata's world is roughly as big.
It's over.
What's wrong?
Oh, hey, I remember
I feel like it takes
you.
forever to get places,
the
though.
ones-
And it just might be because there's a lot of obstacles.
I had a fight with my husband.
Yes, yes.
But it's all that idiot's
Skipping some grade A voice acting here.
That's true. Sorry, this is Red Bag Woman, not just average NPC.
and ate 10 of them.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right, all right. We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Can't believe this is the voice actor for Roy.
I can't believe he up and left.
I cannot imagine. And here we go again.
Ray Chase was also in Automata.
Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Is he Adam?
He is Eve.
Okay.
Adam is Greg Chun.
Ike and Roy?
I gotta do what I can to help the town.
Oh, we also now officially know the Yorha Commander's English voice. Which, like, we had guessed it a long time ago, but it had not been officially confirmed for a long time.
Why not?
Who knows? It's Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Tails?
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hey, lady, I can have that drink with you now. I'm old enough.
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
That village with the library? Why doesn't our village have a name?
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Why is Nier's name?
Hey, you're pretty handsome.
Yeah, I'm good.
What? What?
Oh, changed your mind?
No thanks, lady.
Nier's officially maidenless.
To
Now,
think
Alex.
that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Now, Alex, you want to talk about voice actors you recognize? This is a picture of the protagonist of Drakengard 3. Her name is Zero, and she is voiced by Tara Platt.
Edelgard.
Right?
Yes.
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with... I don't know.
Have you played Drakengard 3, Odacat?
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
for most people, if you've played any Drakengard, you played great.
Yeah.
Not because it's good, but because it's the least bad.
Also the most recent.
Yeah. It released after the original Nier.
Is Drakengard 3 on PC? Did they ever re-release the Drakengard games?
It's on emulator.
Okay.
Oh, hey. You're related to the...
Yeah, he's my little brother.
A shame. Have you...
Not a clue.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters.
I guess we could ask the postman.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general...
Okay. I have to ask why Yogotaro was like, this is an idea I've had for a long time. I included it in the book. I'm finally able to realize it within the remake.
So here's the best part. This specific part is not in the book.
to track down a single man.
It's alright to do this kind of thing every now and then.
Red Bag Man and Red Bag Lady were invented for a replicant. They are not in the book.
Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Yona wrote to you every day, dude.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Grimoire, Vice, you cannot even hold a pen.
Say, Vice.
I gotta do what I can to help the town.
I'm looking at voice actors.
Is there ship fan art of Grimoire Vice in Nier?
I'm not gonna check.
Chat, get on it.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
Oh yeah, all the Zoomers are doing it. That's why they're called Zoomers, because they're zooming off.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this
Can't argue with that.
runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
Yeah, that's true. Don't look it up.
That is the
You don't
question,
need to.
isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
All the kids love the inlet.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose
You're an
we might
ancient
as well
gamer if you shop at an
investigate,
outlet.
seeing as how we lack any
All the
other
cool
tenable
kids go to
means.
the inlet.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
And I'm looking at voice actors for Drakengard.
What
1,
the
and I'm
fuck?
like, I don't even know these characters.
What are they doing here?
Participating in the video game.
Oh my god!
What's going on? I haven't
Like a
seen
dream
you
come
from the
true.
seafront in, well, whatever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe. I'm not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Oh. Hi, pirate ship.
You know what else wasn't in the book? Emil and Kaine participating.
Oh, really? I thought that was
Yeah.
the reason why they went through all the effort to add them in. Is because they were explicitly mentioned in the book.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
Double
This
check.
ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it.
Yeah, Kat, we've been talking about the Grimoire Nier.
these planks
short
seem to be
stories.
covering up.
We can probably get in if we move him out of the...
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're...
Yeah. Go read your grimoire. No, we're playing the grimoire right now. We don't need to read shit.
Odecat, I literally bought this on Amazon to have a prop to show on stream here. I could have downloaded a PDF, but I wanted you guys to see this.
And I do not have a scene in order to make Matt's webcam bigger and more visible. Y'all are just gonna have to see it like
it's
that.
not a very good webcam, so.
The ship is in poor condition indeed. Do not try to thrash about and bring its timbers on. Okay.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself.
Will we get any hints as to why Kaine is dressed like that by the end of Route A?
Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
The meal is on the case. Come on, Kaine.
No fucking way. No way. All that buildup of them participating.
I'm having a hard time.
They just look at Emil.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
I'm upset. I'm so upset.
Look there, on the floor. I believe we've found ourselves a lantern.
And there's still some oil in it.
This is so funny. In the book, it does not explain Kaine and Emil being there at all. It's just once they start investigating the ship, Kaine and Emil are just there.
Wait, did you see that?
I did indeed.
Love it.
How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town.
But so in the short story, they just appear, but in the game, they show up and then they leave immediately.
Weird. It's like we.
I want you to understand how hard game development is.
Oh, what foolishness! I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Like, they had to make sure that you understood why they were there, like at the climax of this story later on.
This ship anyway.
But also their pathfinding doesn't work in the ship.
How it ran aground.
Just pull a Tears of the Kingdom so that they're just ghosts that appear out of a piece of equipment.
I'd like to clarify again, I don't know for certain that it's because of their pathfinding. This is just like one of those things like with Persona 5 where you just realize something about how game development works and you can never unsee it.
And from this perspective, this like 2D playing perspective, having them walk around with you would be kind of a cluttery mess.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but...
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us. This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
So this is an adventure game now?
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size, until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
white handprints on the wall lead in the direction of this door.
That's weird. How is it locked if the girl just used it? Unless she's actually...
I demand you cease your interminable chatter about ghosts at once. The simplest explanation is that she locked the door from the other side.
The all-powerful Grimoire Vice is afraid of ghosts.
In any case, if we want to use the door, we'll have
No,
to
he's just using logic.
That's true. Facts and logic.
Facts and logic, both of them at once.
Oh, wow.
He's dual-wielding both concepts.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers.
Oh, God.
How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
Let me do this first. Give me 1,000 gold.
Yeah, there's, I kind of don't have much to say during this part because there's only so much I can say without saying too much.
A hidden room. How delightful.
It's fine. There's plenty of dialogue here, so it's not like there's gonna be a lot
I'm
of dead
not
air.
smart enough to have good jokes instead.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Kind of torture.
The exit looks walled off, and I think there's something written on it?
And in blood, no less. The smudging makes it difficult to pass, but I believe it reads, "Let me out." No doubt they can find their human cargo in this room.
That's terrible.
We may be able to pass through here should we push the shelves in the outer passageway.
Wonder if Lethal Company runs decent on Steam Deck.
We play with somebody who plays on Steam Deck pretty frequently.
These shelves are blocking the exit of that secret room.
Only one way to find
I
out.
think the thing that worries me the most about it is the control sensitivity, because when I plugged a controller in and tried to play it that way, the sensitivity was all fucked up.
What sensitivity?
The controller sensitivity for like the analog sticks.
Oh.
This ship holds.
Yeah, I tried playing on the pad and I switched over to mouse and keyboard pretty quickly.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
What did we just grab?
A key, I think.
Oh, for this.
The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something. Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
I could have inferred that from the word voice pipe, but thank you, Grimoire Vice.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes. This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic? It seems this door will not open.
The romantic. Please get me ship art of Nier and Grimoire Vice.
Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter.
I'm never prepared for Grimoire Vice to say saucepan.
Looks like the crew had some say over how they
I don't
ate.
know why, but it always gets me.
To rice hold of it.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed.
Oh.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Waft.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching. Vice? I think the floor is...
Sucks.
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. What is that terrible stench?
Soda cat.
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
All this adventure game has got me thinking about the Another Code demo. Have you started it?
I have not.
Vice, that's it. We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies.
Like I was expecting something like this, but it got to be.
They are all people from town. And I fear the missing ferryman.
No, not Redback Man!
Oh no.
No!
This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it.
Who's gonna have a toxic relationship with that man's wife now?
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
You're right, Grimoire Vice. Oh, hi!
Hey there, you two.
I didn't know you guys came back inside.
I guess we're near the end now.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
She was just a little gassy.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press on.
Is this the first time she's had Spidey sense powers? Or are we supposed to just go along with it?
I mean, we've known for a while that she could recognize shades, and she did. And when we were in the area earlier, she could tell that someone was a shade.
Okay.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here.
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it. They seem to be lettered.
Oh, what an odd place for a mailbox.
So convenient.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
Sure, it's nothing. It's fine.
Hopefully we get to kill some slavers and not just a shade.
I forgot which on the Holy Night just released. It has nothing to do with Nier, but I just saw it on
girl
Steam.
we saw when we first entered the ship.
That an anime.
Old lad.
It's
This is
a
a
visual
lone
novel.
child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, Red Bagman!
Oh, hey.
Oh no, it's just Postman.
No, that's just the Postman.
Okay, Red Bagman is actually still dead.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave.
What?
Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't.
Alright. I guess we'll kill her.
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
Why? Why are they gonna be okay?
Because they're not the player characters.
The ship is collapsing.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go.
Okay.
They're in the way.
You think their pathfinding would work here?
I understand, but that's so awkward.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Like you could have one of the tentacles like maybe snatch up Emil and Kaine and go outside or something. Not that they're just gonna be okay and go a different path.
Well, then how do you explain that they're okay afterwards?
I don't know.
Series of choices.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
Whoops, Vice doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's got teeth. Nasty. Oh, that's a cool design. Were we to assume that the first, one of those big shades that we fought, the one where we met Kaine, was that supposed to be Kaine's grandma?
It mimicked her grandma. To taunt her.
Oh. How did it mimic?
According to Kaine, it was the shade that killed her grandmother.
Okay.
So then you may remember during the boss fight against it, it started using her grandmother's voice to try to trick her.
Oh, yeah.
Anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant.
Ugh. I'm gonna call a doctor about my asthma tomorrow. Like at around noontime.
Siri, set a reminder for noontime Eastern time To
Yeah, like
remind
noontime,
Matt.
be like, yo, Matt, what the fuck you doing? You clearly haven't called the doctor yet.
To remind Matt what the fuck you're doing, you haven't called the doctor yet.
You don't, like, honestly, like, you don't even have to ask me tomorrow if I did, because we all know I won't.
Right.
Lock on.
Yeah, I remembered a little too late.
At least the clock's really long for this one.
Ooh, there we go. Nice.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
I like how this fight is really weird mechanically, because it was designed for a book.
We must end it here and now.
Oh. I think it plays better than most other bosses.
Oh, what a surprise. A boss that wasn't designed as part of the original Nier is the best boss in the game so far.
That's why I thought it was best, or the better designed differently. All that shit.
Literally the only boss in the entire game that's not from the original Nier is the one that plays the best.
Yep.
Who could have imagined?
What a surprise. Well, at least we know that Yoko Taro is becoming a better designer.
Yoko Taro is a fantastic storyteller. I have little faith in his game design abilities, if I'm being honest.
I still want Yoko Taro's Ocarina of Time.
I mean, I do too. Just do like Nomura did for Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it's like, yeah, Nomura's the story guy. He came up with the story. He did not direct that game. Like, a lot of people forget that. Nomura did not direct Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Who directed it? Was it Tabata?
Let me double check.
Was it Yoshi P?
Technically he co-directed it with 2 other people. So, technically he did direct it.
Oh, okay.
He didn't solo direct it. He co-directed it with Taoki Hamaguchi and Multimu Toriyama.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
I say he still gets credit for directing it then.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, not sole credit.
This is so funny. For Rebirth, the credits literally changed the order of how, like, the listed directors. So now Nomura's at the bottom.
Interesting. Holy shit! That was awesome.
I do like this part.
Yeah. I kind of wish the other parts were like this.
What do you mean the part that wasn't from the original Nier is the one with the most consistently good gameplay?
That thing's huge.
Kind of confused by the shades designs, not gonna lie. Like, regular shades look like they're immaterial words, just kind of floating. And then these shades are big old tentacle monsters. All these tendrils.
I'm sure there's some lore explanation that doesn't really matter.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
So when I first came across
she ate
that,
a lot of people.
Yeah. I hit the dodge button. I'm not sure what to tell you.
I don't know that it's because she ate a lot of people, but she did, and it makes sense to me.
But why do some shades have like a real corporeal form, whereas other ones seem to not?
Well, some shades are boss fights.
Okay. I think regular shades have some of the most boring design I've seen.
That's kind of like intentional to an extent, isn't it?
That thing ain't normal.
Like, what's the intention? I'll hear you out.
Well, so they are, to some extent, formless monsters. That is the intention. But also, boss fights need to be more memorable.
What do they need to be formless?
Don't ask questions that get answered by the movie.
Okay.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing. Yeah, I can see them. Damn it.
Ouch.
I wonder how Papa Nier would have said that line.
If this continues,
You'll never know.
Hey, over here!
Whoa!
This guy's important to you, isn't he?
They should have just made this game from the ground up.
I don't think that was ever in the budget.
No.
Like, Nier is successful now, it's not that successful.
But look what they're able to do now.
Yeah, what they were able to do for 45 minutes.
Oh, I just switched to Beastbane. Or maybe another.
Like, please understand, this is like 45 minutes of game, and every other dollar of new things budget went into ending it.
son of a... Is this thing immortal? How can it withstand such a...
And at the end of the day, neither of those things were actually brand new.
It's so weird and cool to kind of see like what this game could have been if it was made.
Yeah.
In 2021.
Hey, I don't think you're gonna make this one.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You might not have done it.
Nope. That seems intentional.
It was a ruse.
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't. Damn it! Fuck!
Oh no. Weird words are coming at us. These words are strange.
No!
These are bad words, yeah. It said like heck and crud.
I always forget that tentacles have their own faces.
Yes.
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Wait, do we get that weapon? Can I upgrade it? What's the story behind it? Can you look up the lore behind Stick?
It stopped. Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
Oh my god, this part's so good.
Yeah, so okay, so like this is post-success Nier. This is what Nier is after it's proven to be a successful franchise, which I would like to remind you the entirety of Automata was made without that.
Yeah. Nier 3 when? Honestly.
Like, this part right here and ending E are the only parts of this entire franchise that we're going to play that were made with the confidence that this game was going to sell well.
Good God.
I am paying very close attention for Yoko Taro's next game.
I am too. Just give that man some resources. Give him a budget. It's clear with the rest of Replicants, they have ideas. They really need ideas.
Well, because that's the thing. Every moment of Replicant and every moment of Automata shows off that Yoko Taro believes that in so much more out of game storytelling.
Yes.
He just no one was ever confident enough to give him the money he needed to make it. Until right this moment here.
Offering a little refuge is the least I can do.
I'm glad he had that moment to shine.
Sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade.
Because that gave me so much more confidence in whatever the next project is.
But I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
The old letter trail.
Really,
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah.
We were just about to go find you.
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he all right? Please tell me he's all... Come on, say something already.
This part, a little harder choice than the old lady, huh?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to ruin the old lady's life. I care about her. She's not going to be normal either way. So let's just tell you the truth.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot. Always carrying his bag around, thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
Whoa, the camera move? That was like $1,000. It's down the drain.
It saddens this old tone to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
Oh, that's it then.
That part hits.
Yeah. We're just going back to Popola. We're still missing one fused shadow, right?
2.
Two?
Townspeople disappeared.
Yeah. Because remember, that wasn't one of them.
We still need the Law of Robotics.
We need Law of Robotics and Loyal Cerberus. I wonder where we're gonna get Law of Robotics.
Junk Heap. Did we just do Junk Heap?
We did Junk Heap Part 1.
Oh my God.
You were threatening that shade on the beach the other day? How did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
We did Junk Heap Part 1. Ah!
Junk Heap sucks, dude.
It's fine.
How does it feel knowing there's 2 more routes?
It's fine that it sucks, but like going there twice. Why?
Then 2 more for Route B and 2 more for Route C.
Otacat, you're not allowed to leave. You have to guide me through Junk Heap. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how much we can get done in 1 hour.
I think if we finish Junk Heap, then we will be able to finish Route A on Monday without going later than normal.
Okay. But can we finish Junk Heap in 1 hour, though?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, we could just like save before the boss or whatever.
Nice. Yeah, we can do that. Oh. I'm just gonna install
Assuming it
this
sends us
update.
to Junk Heap.
There's one piece of
Junk Heap-
software that keeps on asking me to update, and it just stops whatever I'm doing. Random tracks. It's really annoying. What was your question?
Assuming it sends us to Junk Heap, because Junk Heap, we are waiting for Gideon's letter.
Yes, we're waiting for.
But the other one is also triggered by receiving a letter.
Why am I supposed
So
to hurry?
I don't know which one it's going to give us.
It can either give us Love Robotics or Cerberus.
I mean, I'm certain that it's locked in and there's no RNG. It's just I don't know the parameters. Because I always do Junk Heap first. I do Junk Heap first to get it over with.
Ah. Smart.
Shades on the coast. You've had quite the rough trip. That
By the way,
poor ferryman
there is an
used to
option in
tell
the
me
settings to
stories
make it
of
so that the
epic
audio doesn't
quarrels
cut
he
out
had
when
with
you
his
tab out.
wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog,
no.
but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it.
We could do either of them
Last hope,
tonight. So
please keep trying, okay?
I will.
Whichever
By the
one we
way,
do tonight.
I was walking by
the
your
other.
house
Oh, okay, we
earlier
do.
and I
We
noticed
are
you
getting
had
Junk
some
Heap.
mail.
Thanks.
Well, the other one is started by a letter too, so
Oh,
depends on what letter we get.
Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to. I'll make sure they know to let.
Gotcha.
Even without those, we have lost.
So Redback Man was just a liar throughout the entirety of the original Nier?
I don't think Red Bagman existed in the original Nier.
Okay. The quarreling couple is all new stuff?
If I remember right. It's been a while. I can't tell you for sure. I'm sure Odacat would know better than I would.
Official notice. As per Rule 25,656, please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into the ceremony of matrimony. Please lodge all objections and/or congratulations through the official channel stated in Rule 38,585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and other legally binding contracts and concerns. Hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal and stuff. Listen, I'm getting married and I really want you to come, so get over here.
The king is getting married. It does this old book good to see a boy become a man.
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
Let's go to Facade!
So when you did Junk Heap for your playthrough, did it give you part 2 pretty soon afterwards?
So normally, I'll do Junk Heap Part 1, and then I get the choice of Forest of Myth or the Airy, and then usually by the time I've done, usually I'll do Forest of Myth, and then it usually gives me Little Mermaid. That's what we just did, and then after that it gives me Junk Heap Part 2. And then normally Facade is last for me. Literally, I don't get the letter till after the Airy.
About what?
But also I don't know, how it handles, the order of, when it gives you what, because I always do the same order every time.
Yeah. Odacat, we were asking whether or not you knew if Redback Man was in the original Nier, because he dies in Replicant. Spoilers for people who missed out on the last 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, if they were in Replicant, they were a side quest. Or if they were in the original, they were a side quest.
And the ferryman would have been the same.
Yeah, I think unlocking fast travel was a side quest. Yeah. So actually, now that I think about it,
does it not strike you as curious to find wolves
it's
in
probably
the
that
they normally live in
the
forests,
red
yes.
bag couple was a
Deserts
side
would
quest
seem
to unlock
very
fast
little
traveling, and then you
sustenance
never
for
really
them.
heard from them again.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
You never fought that wolf shade. I
can't imagine.
Remembering
I can't imagine what that means.
We ran into a big wolf shade.
What does Cerberus mean anyway? What is a Cerberus?
It's a three-headed dog, not a wolf. Very different.
I received a thank you letter from the children I used to take care of. I guess they turned out all right. I had no idea what I was doing when I started, but now I have the confidence to keep performing my job.
Kaine, what are you doing? Emil, are you?
Kaine never came in. Emil's pathfinding is easier because he can fly. Kaine can't fly.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And they're
this
accepting
is a game
of them.
written by its limitations.
That's the thing. It's just so clear when something is written because of the limitations, and when something is written because Yoko Taro had a really good idea and was able to execute on it.
The king has become a great man. I'm sure his ancestors sleep peacefully in the sand. We need to hurry our preparations along too. Things are going to get busy fast. The guards are hunting wolves and shades in preparation for the big day. I hope everything goes according to plan.
If he wasn't, it was totally forgettable. Okay. Sounds like Redback Man might have been mostly an invention of Replicant Act.
First the wolves and now shades? I can't believe it. You know, it's not just the king. There are plenty of other cute boys in the city too.
I am certain the masks contain subtle differences, but I know not how to spot them.
The masks are gendered.
I wish I could throw myself into the sand, but the rules forbid it. Life is like sand. It moves and changes, and yet nothing is really different. It gets everywhere. Food and water shortages keep getting worse.
Life is also rough and coarse.
Our king has grown into a splendid young man. Ah, what a happy day.
I'll talk to that guard. Probably a side quest.
Are you the one who saved our king?
I didn't save him so much as just find him.
We owe you a great debt. We would be nothing without him to guide us. By the way, do you happen to possess a royal compass?
We do not, my good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
It allows you to traverse sandstorms without losing your way. It's one of our most handy tools. Please, feel free to take it.
It looks valuable. Are you sure?
Of course! The masked people always repay their debts.
Then we would be honored to receive it.
Glad I picked that up. Almost missed it.
Oh, you came! It's been so long.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Oh, yes. How rude of me. How nice to see you again.
Hold on. Fira?
That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Indeed. But I am truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you do not come? Ah, and you must be Emil.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your
Look,
wedding.
he's allowed to talk. He's contributing.
Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess. She's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she is welcome here. And now I insist that you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
Of course. How could we refuse?
The night before the wedding. Oh, hi, Kaine.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths.
Is there art of Nier Grimoire Vice taking a bath together?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure, but what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Oh, we're gonna get the reasoning right now.
Keep talking, book.
Rat.
Sure.
Let's see how smug you are when I toss you on a campfire. Let's see how smug...
Kaine's the best.
She's pretty cool when she's around.
Oh.
What's up?
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact.
Can you sleep? Is that something you can do?
I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and
I'm a streamer.
and bears on unicycles and everything. I'm sort of jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Is one a bride or?
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
Okay, Nier.
You must be tired indeed.
Can you guess what line of dialogue was changed in the original localization to mean something entirely different?
Really? What was it?
Yeah. In the original localization, Emil was like completely earnestly like, yes, a bride.
Oh,
like
okay.
They totally wrote it out.
Okay.
Like, I would argue, like Otacat says, it was a lot more subtle. I would argue the original localization erased it.
Yeah. They didn't erase it?
I looked up the line like 2 days ago. They definitely tried to remove the implication entirely.
The line read is still him hesitating. I want to hear it for myself and judge it. Feel free to send it along.
Yeah, that's not exactly...
Okay, he also says this.
That line was also completely different. But Yoko Taro has confirmed unequivocally that Emil is gay. The harvest was weak again
you don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that out.
And my people are beginning to go hungry. Also, our quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worse. The duties of a king are overwhelming. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty about holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
I guess that's true.
Plus,
By the way, I love how the
make
King's
Vera
voice
happy,
actor
right?
is like legitimately still doing a great job despite speaking a fake language.
Yeah.
Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight
Good
for.
point.
That's not written in the rules. Perhaps it should be. Someone to fight for. Yes. I like the thought of that.
Man, now that you mention it, yeah, that is. These are some real good line reads with some real emotion behind.
Unfortunately, the line reads don't totally match up with the English scripts, though, because they're based on Japanese grammar.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine? Nah. Oh, come on.
I like this dance. Can we put this dance in Fortnite?
Sure.
I want Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith to do this dance.
And thus, in front of these beloved guests, and per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing is always hard for me.
It's a wonder why 2B isn't already in Fortnite. They put 2B
Probably the
in
next time
everything.
probably the next time this franchise needs to sell something.
Why aren't you wearing your mask? What's wrong with you?
The wolves are coming. Run!
Oh shit. Do we know what the king's name is?
He has a name, but they never say it in the game.
That wolf is a shade.
The leader seems to have the power to reflect magic.
Ouch.
The wolves appear to be targeting you.
That wolf backflip is very Wolf Link.
I wonder what video games were Yoko Taro's inspiration.
Because of her fat ass, I think that's the reason why they haven't added her to Fortnite. Yeah, they'll have to Peter Griffin to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the King of Facades voice acting speak for itself.
ぞ。歌を打ってくっとより打ってヤリスが好きだ。
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
라 크루토데크 제르가 안토이 카라츠 그키테테 카이사ムタリエキューサカイザムら夫と来て総取りリス高い。
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Oh.
you want to go do the junk heap instead?
Fuck no, let's kill some dogs. It's wild that they're even like bringing up the option.
I cannot believe that that's there.
It's just like, hey, right in the middle of this emotionally devastating moment, you want to just go do junk heap instead?
Are you ready for battle?
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
Fira is not the only victim here. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. And if the rules say I can't, then damn the rules!
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Then count us in.
That is too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Oh, well, hold on. We're kind of upset about Fira, but now Emil can shoot his shot.
Thank you, my friends. I owe you much. If you can make use of this, please take it.
One-handed sword, ancient overlord. We got a new one-handed sword,
which hasn't been upgraded.
Yeah.
Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that is a violation of multiple rules. Do those rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it snatched away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way! I cannot, my lord. You are behaving like a fool. Clearly you're still young. How dare you!
Anda, ie, Fia, ロテとやりかきそできた。と食いてゲルだ。エルラ、ラール、エルラ、ト 老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
アルム
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルタチエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツストジーおわくれたしよりや
こうだたちより歌い
Yeah, I think it's best for me to not try to like fill in the voice acting during like the full cutscenes that have careful timing.
Yeah.
This is their den. I'm sorry to ask so much of you.
Why is Kaine's song playing right now?
Forget it.
There's only so many songs in the game.
Let's move.
Dialogue in battle also has careful timing, but I want you to be able to like not have to focus on the top left of the screen for that. For the queen!
Oh. They just put me right into the boss battle.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Please be careful, my liege. We must protect the king and his advisor!
He seeks the king of Prasad.
It's a lot of wolves. It's a lot of wolves.
Unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. As for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Come, wolves, taste the sting of our blades! I'll not let a single one of you leave alive!
he's in danger.
I'll guard the king. That's what Firo would want.
Indeed. You must worry about protecting more than yourself in this battle.
Does the king have a health bar?
This is for my daughter and my family! He does not.
Above you, stay on your guard.
Protect the king at all costs! Don't stop! Move! Move!
That dog is so dead.
Be careful!
Oh, speaking of. Ancient Overlord is actually the slightest bit stronger.
Yeah, and it's very light too,
Yep.
so animations are faster.
And all we need to do now is go to Grimoire Vice, do a word edit on it, give it, 20%. That's new.
Aho Mahira. My liege, you're exposed!
I'm guessing
Yeah, the
you're talking about
original
the Emil
localization were
scene.
fucking cowards. Mira, I shall avenge you! Yeah, the original localization was made by cowards. It is not the only area that they were cowards about.
Oh, let me know where there were cowards in the other spots.
I will. Don't you worry.
I've been drawing breath for 5 years. It's kind of on you. You could have done that a long ass time ago.
He didn't have the permission of everyone in the city. There are rules about this sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe it did limit your freedoms then. Yay! We obtained a fragment. We got another fused shadow. Or medallion.
He was placed into indentured servitude at a young age, forgiven and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment, with no family, she toiled day after day. And just as her future was looking bright,
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
She was.
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king. And now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
I'll do my best. I swear it. I'm sorry. I need to be alone right now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Just put on your mask, bro.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people of the mask live and die by our rules. Sometimes we can break them. Isn't that right, Fira?
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
Come, we'd best to leave him be.
Oh, look at all these graves.
Let's see if the Junkheap kid sent us a letter.
Let's see if the Junkheap kid sent us a letter.
Normally, that dialogue says, "Hey, we got all the keys."
What do you mean normally? Everybody does the Junkheap for last because it's the worst part.
Sure.
Is there anything in the game that like points you to the Junkheap to be the first thing you do?
I mean, aside from the fact that the reasons for going to the Junkheap is to upgrade your weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Most people want a gameplay upgrade.
Most people. Alright. Hello, shithog.
So we are in a pretty good position now to finish Route A on Monday.
Yeah, but we'll have to play more Junkheap.
Yeah, that is true. And then we go straight to endgame.
I think the entirety of Facade was shorter than Junkheap Part 1.
We also got turned around a bit in Junkheap.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Which also happened during Junkheap Act 1. Yes. Junkheap is just kind of like that.
Dear Nier, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you. One I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry.
A personal request, hmm?
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the Junkheap then.
Off to the Junkheap then. Alright. That is where we're going to leave it off for today. Replicant continues to both bewilder and impress. It's
like Nier was one of those games where it's just like, no, it didn't get the budget and development that it needed, but like there was something special there.
Yeah,
the entire time. Absolutely. So
I just wish they could have had like an environment artist go back to the Junkheap and be like, here's some arrows pointing you, like maybe make some things look different so that you're not turned around all the time.
If only.
But I'll take what I got because this game has some real high highs.
And you're still in Route A.
I'm still in Route A. I am so excited to see what the twists and turns are, because I think there's going to be some special reveals. There's, from the way that y'all talk and from the secrets this game is holding back, I'm very interested. And
I definitely want to warn you from like getting too lofty ideas about the scope of Route B, because like as we've been saying, this game did not have a budget.
Yeah.
Don't expect like an entirely different game waiting for you on the other side of this. But like in terms of the narrative,
that's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about, but excited for.
Yeah.
Is the narrative and the gameplay. I'm expecting it to be mostly the same.
Yeah. So the way that I'm gonna put it is that throughout Nier Automata's Route A, you did not see a title card. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Did not see a title card. Okay.
Yeah.
As in a name drop of the...
Title cards go at the start of a story.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to think if I have any more thoughts. We'll be back for Monday for the ending of Route A. I want to see that video of Emil
fighting this entire time about what a spoiler is. I'm over here being like, you legitimately did not even notice there wasn't a title card.
I'm so
like, I have to tell you that for you to understand that part.
I'm so in the dark. I have no idea what's been spoiled because you guys have gone back. I guess Emil was spoiled in Automata, but like I've already seen Emil before.
That one there wasn't a way around, I think, unless we wanted to start with Replicant, which I don't think would have been the right choice. I think the solid gameplay experience up front was important for the hook.
I have nothing against
because, like,
how you've structured it, but I am coming away with I think I like the gameplay and Replicant. That's just like the very baseline gameplay, like the locations and exploring like the junk heap or the temple, the shrine. That sucks. But just the regular old combat and the traversal between the areas, I prefer in Replicant.
And that's where Replicant is cheating, because that was remade from the ground up in the remake. So it's a very complicated franchise in that regard.
Yeah. It is all the more intriguing because of how complicated it is too. I can't deny
for sure.
the jumbled, convoluted nature of it has its own charm, even if sometimes the result is this plays and feels bad.
Yeah. And some of that leads to like, you know, problems with like people like really getting into this stuff, because people only hear how complicated it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the end of the day, I really don't believe it's that complicated. Like, even at the end of the day, if you just want to play Nier Automata on its own, you can just play Nier Automata on its own. If you want to just play Replicant on its own, you can just do that. Like, I don't like. There's a lot of lore and world building and everything Yoko Taro does, obviously, but like, that's not the point. The point is the story he's telling. The point is the characters and what they're going through. Like, does any of this like? I told you up front the Drakengard shit because you're not gonna play Drakengard. I know that.
Yeah.
But like,
and
has any of that mattered even a little?
No.
Like, I told you about white chlorination syndrome right up front. Does white chlorination syndrome matter at all?
I was expecting it to be like a major focus of the plot, and it hasn't played a single part since the very opening.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, it's not about the lore. The lore is there, and it's fun to drop as trivia bits. Like a chord. I told you about a chord. Like, does a chord matter at all? Absolutely not.
No. I'm glad you told me about a chord, because I would be curious as to know like what her significance is, because you see a chord's name get dropped multiple times, and it turns out to just be an Easter egg, which is neat. That's an Easter egg. But if I was somebody who was expecting a payoff off of that, then I would prefer to know the spoiler that is a chord is just somebody who shows up.
Yeah, and some people are going to tell you that Accord is the most important character in the Yoko Taro verse, and she's not. She's just the one that's in both Drakengard and Nier. That's all. That's all she is.
Will we actually see Accord?
No.
Okay, then yeah, who cares?
She does physically appear in the mobile game, but I mean, so does Zero,
and so does Papa Nier, who is not canonically the character that's supposed to be going through the story.
It's complicated. Technically, every route, even when those routes are canonically incompatible with each other, are canon. And to that extent, Papa Nier is also canon.
All right. I will not ask questions, but
there's no answer to that question.
Yeah. That's also like Yoko Taro saying Nier is not the name of the main character, even though the entire franchise is named after him. I mean, what else is Nier supposed to mean?
Oh yeah, because that's my favorite part. He insists that Nier is not this character's name, but then
That's just
he's
him
never
trolling,
said
right?
what Nier means.
He's just trolling then?
I think if you were to ask me, what the truth of that is, it's just that Yoko Taro didn't come up with the name, so he doesn't want it to be the main character.
Oh.
But yeah, ultimately, like, all this lore shit, it's cool that it's there, but none of it actually
Who
matters.
else wrote the game then, if it's not just him?
It might be just a marketing thing, even.
Why would Nier, Nier doesn't mean anything. There's nothing that I could see a marketer pulling from the appeal of the word Nier.
I don't know. Why is the R capitalized in Nier?
That seems like a Yoko Taro thing. He likes putting things in with the capitalizations and brackets. Like, that makes sense to me.
I don't know. Honestly, the thing that surprisingly makes the most sense is the string of numbers.
Yeah, I have no questions about the string of numbers.
String of numbers is square root of 2.
Sure. I have no questions about it.
Like, that makes sense suddenly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's either square root of 2 or square root of 1.5. It's one of those.
I think Yoko Taro might be more unhinged than Nomura.
Okay, it's square root of 1.5. Literally, the title of this game that you are playing right now is Nier Replicant version square root of 2, or square root of 1.5. That is what it is.
I do not believe that everything means something. Why do characters in Nier games wear blindfolds?
Okay, that one actually does have an answer.
Okay.
Because Yoko Taro thought it would look cool.
That doesn't mean anything, though. That's just an aesthetics choice.
But there is also a lore reason. They're visors that have information and all that. Who gives a shit? It looks cool. That's why.
I mean, Emil wearing a blindfold makes sense, because that's, like, obviously.
Do you want to know the reason that Yorha soldiers dress in gothic dresses?
Because he likes the way they look. It's an aesthetic choice.
Because Yoko Taro wanted people to cosplay them. That is the answer he has given in an interview.
I love his answers to interviews. Never change, Yoko Taro. Just get more money.
So it's like,
but don't change the way you make games.
Like, the important thing here is the characters and the stories that they're going through. All that other stuff is nice. That's why I'm telling you some of that stuff as we go. It's kind of cool, but it's not the important stuff. And I'm also telling you the stuff that I'm certain you would not have picked up on otherwise.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a 0% chance you noticed that Route A of Automata didn't have a title card.
I was also not bothered by the fact that it didn't have a title card.
No, because why would you notice?
Yeah, it's not every single piece of media has a title card. It started in media res, so it's like just jumping right into it. That made sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing that makes a hardcore fan is going back and learning about this stuff later. What, like looking things up on a wiki afterwards instead of learning from your
Alex,
friend?
are you concerned with whether you count as a real fan?
No, I like the thing that I like, if people consider me a fan, that's up to them. I don't know.
Like we spent some time today reading the weapon stories in the book.
Yeah.
I think we had a good time doing that. Were you ever going to read those on your own?
Probably not.
Yeah.
If you like it, you will find a video on YouTube one day and watch it end up on the wrap. It happens organic. Like, I mean, like that stuff I enjoy. I like looking up lore YouTube videos. I also honestly prefer talking to my friend about the media that I like and learning from them. That's also cool to me. I like hearing his take and hearing the information from somebody who's excited about it, who I can also ask questions to.
Real talk, you want to know how many lore videos on Nier I've watched?
Guessing
not one.
Not one? Okay.
Not one.
I was gonna guess exactly one.
Because the point, like the point isn't all that stuff, and I can see that so clearly, and that stuff is all nice to come across.
I've seen one video about the Drakengard trilogy because I knew I was never going to play those games. But I was curious about them.
Then that means you probably know more about Drakengard than I do.
Probably, yeah. I know that the second game was not directed by Yoko Taro, or at least not written by him. One of the two, or both.
That is interesting. But I also think like part of the fun of doing this on stream is that we're getting it as we go.
Yep.
And a lot of this experience has been curated for that sake too. Because like the experience is completely different when you're sitting in a room by yourself playing it alone.
Yep.
That like completely totally different experience, and it's also not what we're doing.
I think it's cool. That's the unique thing about this, is that we can experience it in a way that I wouldn't if I were just doing this alone. Also, I think it makes the parts that do like objectively suck, like the junk heap and the shrine, a lot more tolerable because I have chat and I have you to hang out with. Otherwise,
and that's why like
it'd just be a pain in the ass, honestly.
That's why like something that I think a lot of people don't get about the way I've been doing this is that the junk heap does suck. Yeah, replaying a lot of Act 1 to get ending E does suck. Some of this stuff just does suck. So I've put a lot of thought into finding like the correct balance of not telling you too much spoilers up front, but also like being honest with you. Because I feel like if we sat through the like this entire game without me like telling you some of that stuff up front, just for the sake of like never revealing anything in advance, I feel like you'd walk away with a worse impression of the game. I think it's good. I think it's good.
I think so far the expectations have been set really well, because most of the time my takeaway is this is better than I expected, or this is as bad as I've been told, but I knew it going in.
Yeah, I think it's a very different experience because like if I go out of my way never to tell you that stuff up front, then I think while you're sitting there playing it, you're like, does everyone expect me to be enjoying this?
do they know like, this sucks? Do they know like, that the area sucks?
Like that was me playing Birth by Sleep, honestly.
Yeah.
Like doing some of that shit, I was like, I don't like, do they think I should be liking this? I don't know.
Right.
And that makes me so much more frustrated whenever it sucks.
But Birth by Sleep is one of those that people really do like. Did you ever 100%? I think that was one of those those streams that was like, yeah, we need to stop.
Yeah.
The game is a fucking nightmare. It sounds like if you don't try to 100% it, it's fine.
I still didn't like it. Because that's the thing. Like, we started that game in January.
Oh my god.
I finished the main story in June.
Yeah.
By June, I was not enjoying the game very much. We were nowhere near the question of 100%ing it yet.
Yeah, streaming the game is probably not ideal, but also like that's the goal that was set.
We're doing the whole franchise.
They're doing
that
the
way.
whole franchise plus a bunch of Sonic games.
And that's where it's like it's so. I think that the experience is so much better if you have someone alongside you being like, yeah, no, you're right. This part sucks. You're not supposed to be enjoying this, and like you don't have to feel like you're not giving people what they wanted or whatever.
It also helps that I made the decision early on to not bother with side quests. Because it would just feel like a lot of padding.
With Kingdom Hearts in particular also, I don't think people understood what they were doing by pressuring me into playing a game series that for a decade I have been saying I have no interest in. I think that people were really convinced that I just wasn't giving it a shot and I would end up actually being surprised and liking it. Despite me saying several times, I have tried playing these games before. Before we ever started that stream, I had gotten halfway through Kingdom Hearts 1, and I had gotten like 3 hours into 2. I did not enjoy either of them.
You ended up liking 2, right?
I like the gameplay of 2.
Yeah.
Which is not a good enough answer for some people.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like I don't want to be here trying to like trick you into liking something, which is kind of how I feel like Kingdom Hearts went. But
no, I'm
we're in too deep now.
I am thoroughly enjoying Replicant. We'll see how I feel about Automata when we go back.
I think that Replicant is stronger in Route A than Automata is, but once you get out of Route A, Automata has the advantage.
Okay. We'll see how
Not to say Route B of Replicant is bad, but it's like it's a lot less graceful from there out.
Yeah. The one thing that I want from Replicant right now is to not withhold all of the cool shit and all the answers until the end. I want some stuff to be revealed in B. And at the end of A, honestly.
I'm gonna say, no, we'll have to. That one we'll wait on.
Okay. I don't need a response. I just want that is my hope, if not expectation, moving forward. But I think that's a good place to call it. I've been enjoying this. I look forward to seeing the end of Route A with you, Matt, and the rest of the people watching on Monday.
Okay. See you on Monday.
See you on Monday. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong scene. That's the right scene. Enjoy this music.